Hola.
¿Cómo está, Widow?
All right, everybody.
Yeah.
Buongiorno.
So sorry we're late. What went down is I was trying to do this remotely, and apparently I had a mini EMP going off in my vehicle because the service was just not there. So
Just tell the truth.
Verizon sucks. Okay, I'll just go ahead and say
No, that isn't the truth,
That
Vanguard.
fucking
Tell the
drone
truth.
following him around.
Oh God.
Santa Claus up there fell down and, had to hit his little life lock button, and we had to get him up off the floor and all that.
Oh God. And I'm
He
guessing
was
this
over
guy,
hollering, he falling and he can't get up.
I'm guessing this guy to my left is Santa Claus. Is that who you're referring to?
Yes.
I ain't got that much for beer. Uh-oh, Demon's talking shit. You driving a Chevy?
Actually, I was in a Jeep. And I need to put the hard top on because
Yeah.
it's not user friendly at 30-degree weather.
No, it is not. My dad had one. And my dad would let his two basset hounds stay in it with him all the time, right? So it smelled like dog and Febreze every time he got in it. He thought Febreze would get rid of the smell, and it masks it, Pop.
We believe the commercials, huh?
I guess. He loved those two dogs though, and he had a Jeep Wrangler with all the chrome piping on it, the roll bars, had a cowbell in the front hanging under the damn front bumper, had the big ass wide tires on it. I mean, it was a sharp vehicle, and he had all the different tops he could swap out on it. And it was fun to drive for about the first week, but then it felt like you're on Patrol and Fallujah in that bitch, and it drained fuel like you wouldn't believe. But it was a fun vehicle ride around in.
So, everybody out there in fan land, we don't bring this up a whole lot in here, but we should, because there's people interested in checking us out, right?
Yeah.
So the website is scrolling across the bottom. Also, if you have interest in joining our organization, it is non-profit because we make zero money. Okay. Zero. And I will not ask you for your money. I'm not doing this to make a living. I'm doing this to try to right a few wrongs that's going on and to deliver some information, right? And T and Saxman and Moose, they're here almost every single live. I know me and T's been side by side for a long time at this. Saxman's been right here with us. Moose came in, a while back, and he's been here. And we get off the crazy train sometimes, but it's all got a base to go by, right? So if we give you information, it's just stuff that we've researched. But there is a group, and it's Evolution Vanguard. So if you want to get involved, we have a website. We actually have a website, and we have a phone app that is created by yours truly. If you want to get on there, it's just a social platform. It's free to be on there. It's absolutely free. I'm covering all of that. So it's there for you. But if you're interested in joining, you can click on that website right there. There's actually, I need to actually post that. You can go to our past videos, and it's in the description. You can click that link, go to that, sign up, and there's actually a form on there for you to fill out, and it will automatically send it over to myself, and I will get it to the person that needs to delegate that. So we'll do that. Anywho, so what we're going to talk about is Christmas and country, but I did promise y'all a funny story of what happened to me this week, right?
You hear this? It's good shit.
All right.
Do I need to sit down for this?
Really? Really, guys?
Damn.
Highlander, so Google would not let you in on Tuesday? Okay, I'll go over there and take a look at that and see what's going on with it. Last I looked at it, it wasn't shut down. So, I got my days all mixed up. So this would have been Tuesday that this happened.
Yeah.
So here's the scenario. I've been doing some traveling lately, and I wound up in a small town that basically has a couple red lights and mostly caution lights, somewhere that you think everything will be calm, cool, and collected. It was early in the morning. I mean, early. And when I say early, it's early for the purple hairs, right? So it was about 8 o'clock. I'd already been traveling for 2 hours. So we pull into this Huddle House, and I'm going to get my meat lovers omelet, fluffy egg omelet, right? And raisin toast and my hash browns smothered and covered, my normal.
If I may.
Yes.
What was the name of the restaurant again?
Huddle House.
Thank you. T, that is where it's at, not Waffle House.
I'm not arguing with you. I grew up going to Huddle House too, brother.
I know Huddle House is just about as sticky as Waffle House, but anyway, go ahead.
Not this one. Clean and just very orderly. Nice people. So I'm sitting there, me and the guy that's with me, my coworker, and all of a sudden, let me go ahead and clarify this for you, because this will add context to the situation. So at Huddle House on Tuesdays, kids eat free if you order off the kids menu. Y'all with me? Okay. Not very hard to understand. You can't go in there and order your kid a damn 12-ounce T-bone steak from the Huddle House and expect it to be free. Okay. You also can't get them a double bacon cheeseburger and all the full money to go with it for an adult and give it to your child and expect it to be free.
Fascist.
So in this situation, this man, woman, and his 2 small children, which I feel very, very bad about. And I won't go into exact details on it because it was reported. It was there was police paperwork done, sheriff's. Okay, so anyway, this guy, I hear this sound behind me. It's quiet in here, and then I hear this guy just raising hell. Right, I'm not paying for that shit. Blah blah. What's the difference in a kid's meal sandwich burger and a burger with sesame seeds on it? And he's just going off, going off. And he's calling everybody all these obscene names. He's going off at the people behind the counter, the managers out there. And she's like, "Sir, you're not going to talk to us like that. You need to leave." And then he got aggressive. And then, my willingness to exercise my abilities, eliminated the situation, right? So I dissolved the situation. What? Cops show up. This guy gets arrested and all this good stuff. So, last week on the last live, although I couldn't be there, I posted some comments in there that you have to stand up for what's right. And what made me feel bad about this is he had small children, and I'm talking 3 and 4 and 5, and they're going to remember that for the rest of their life, that their father got handled and put in a police car.
But just for clarity, this fucker was like 5 foot tall.
Like 5 foot tall. Okay, it looked like he rolled out of the bed,
right,
with his hoodie on and his pajamas, slipped on some slip-on boots, and decided, hey, we're going to go try to fucking freeload at the Huddle House.
Well, it sounds to me like a standard fuck around and find out moment, and he fucked around and found out.
So he's doing all this hell raising, and his wife, girlfriend, whatever she is, his significant other, the mother of the children. And she's like, just stop. I'll pay for it. And while he's raising his hell, she's done walked over here and paid the cashier for it. You know what I'm saying? Problem solved. It's done.
So what? He was just wanting to bitch.
Well, he didn't want to pay for it. She snuck over there and paid for it while he was doing his, theatrics. So yeah, that saved a little bit of problem because they didn't walk out stealing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it was an eventful morning.
Yeah, it sounds like it. You know, there's the best kind of mornings when shit like that goes down. You know.
Well, what was really funny is my coworker, you know, when he first started, my coworker points a spoon at him, right? And when I say my coworker, this dude's like 6'9", maybe 10. Okay. I mean, he's sitting in the damn booth and he's still taller than this fucker. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he points the spoon at him. He's like, "You're not going to talk to these women like that." And the guy looks straight in his eye and says, "What are you going to do? Fucking stab me?"
Oh, fuck no.
Dude, he's holding a spoon, a fucking spoon. It's got jelly.
I will stab you with a spoon right in your face.
This spoon's got jelly and apple butter on it where he's trying to smear it on his fucking bread and he's just pointing it at the guy, you know? I'm like, what in the absolute fuck is wrong with this guy? But that's what our world's come to, right? So I felt bad about the situation because his kids had to witness that stuff. But, you know, not my fault, is my fault, not my fault, sorry, not sorry situation. What was done needed to be done. But anyway.
Those kids are probably used to it.
Well, that's a possibility.
Yeah. And I'm thinking if he talks like that in public, you could only imagine the home life, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if he rolled up in there looking like he just woke up out of a cardboard box somewhere, you can only imagine how it is at the house.
Right. And let me help y'all understand something. I have a very strong protective nature. Like I can hear a baby crying in a huge store, and I go into grizzly bear fucking protective mentality instantly. Like I cannot stand to hear a child cry.
Right. I got you.
And I'm not saying, you know, like a cry, like give me them M&M's cry. You know, there's been situations that I've almost gotten major trouble because a woman hit her child one time at Walmart. And I've told you about it, T. And no. Doesn't work with me. But anyway.
Well, you know, the funny thing about your story, when you first texted me Tuesday morning, at first I thought your ass got in trouble because I didn't read the text thoroughly. I said, oh shit, we're going to break him out of jail.
No, they weren't. I mean, the people there was like, no, he intervened. It's done. You know, thank him, all that stuff. You know, it was good stuff.
Okay. All right.
So, yeah. Funny thing is I went to that same huddle house today, right? And I walked in. No, he wasn't there. I walked in. We sat down, and I was like, "Can I order off the kids menu?" You know, just being funny. So,
poking that bear.
well, you know, and my coworker, he's instantly like, "What if that motherfucker would have had a weapon or something?" You know. And I didn't give it that thought. I didn't have the mentality to even think about it in the situation.
Well, I mean, he was in pajamas, dude. I mean, it doesn't sound to me like he was together enough to have much more than I don't know.
Yeah, just going to Walmart clothes on.
You know,
I'm saying he was getting ready for a day of shopping.
I don't know. I've seen videos where, you know, people put a lot of shit in a hoodie. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Man,
Yeah,
what
but
happened was I think old boy had called the jail and found out it was chicken nugget night. And so, you know, he went and got to Huddle House, got his free meal, and then he was going to go get chicken nuggets.
Oh no, he tried to escape. No, he got out of there, you know, and tried to get to his car and shit. But see, they had already called the cops. As soon as he started, they had already called him. And so he's trying to get to his car and get the hell out of here, right? No, they rolled in 3 and 4 deep on his ass. I mean, it was an early Tuesday morning. They were looking for some fucking excitement. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, yeah, we about to go tase somebody. But,
You know, talking about that, one of the worst smells in in jail, you know, correctional facilities, one of the worst smells is bologna breakfast morning.
Oh, fuck.
It's bologna and maple syrup, and if you're good, you got a pancake. and it's horrible. You know, I've smelled death, and maple syrup and bologna is worse than that.
That just seems like a bad combination. I mean,
Oh, it's
I can do
horrible.
fried bologna. I can do maple syrup, but they aren't going to commingle.
No, they don't.
Ugh. I
Damn.
like bologna. I do not eat maple syrup at all. Maple syrup is a no-no for me.
Yeah.
I think Moose wants an update.
Yeah, I got to bring it up, guys, and I'm sorry, but is it anybody have an update for me on Cocaine Gate? You know, any
On
updates?
Cocaine Gate blew away. You know, here today, blue tomorrow.
It's true. This is true. I've heard nothing. That, you know, the Biden crime family pretty much can do no wrong.
Exactly. That's
I
very
mean,
evident.
They've got the Clinton crime family, I think, beat. So, and they're blatant about it. So I wish somebody would. It's like we were talking backstage a while ago. The most secure building in the world. And you're going to tell me you don't know how that got there? Bull fucking shit.
Well, I mean, you know, it's kind of one of the same protected buildings that, you know, a guy filmed himself for getting his back blown out.
Well, you know,
Actually, that was in a
but-
Senate hearing room. That wasn't in the Senate chamber.
either way, it was in a public building with a bunch of those fucking deviant fucktards. I mean, it shouldn't surprise us. I mean,
Look, that should be listed as an insurrection. Get it?
That exactly. I was about to say
Oh.
that wink and brown eye just suffered an insurrection.
Wait, are you saying insurrection or insurrection?
Insert erection.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Insurrection.
Oh, no.
On the side note, did y'all know that guy had attended Hamas rallies?
Wow.
Damn.
See,
Who's got bubble wrap?
You can't let me and Saxman wander off, man.
It doesn't take. Oh, I like this. Highlander says the dog planted the Coke. Hell, it wouldn't surprise me, Highlander. Might as well blame somebody. I'm surprised it isn't Trump's fault. Try to say what he does. He left it there.
Well, look, I'm sticking with my theory that it's the dogs. You know, but they're going to try to blame Trump, say that the dog, you know, was a gift from Trump. So, but, you know, I think that's going to be the end game. But that's why the dogs disappeared, because the dog's in rehab right now.
Yeah, well. Anything's possible with this bunch of fucktards. I don't put anything past them. Nothing surprises me. Well, it looks like they're trying to get the holiday season really in gear by saying Orange Man's bad, not letting people vote for him in multiple states. And what's going to happen if the left coast does this? Because I think they're talking about doing the same thing, if I'm not mistaken.
Which orange man are you talking about?
Trump.
Oh, okay. Well, there's a picture of Michelle Obama in an orange dress, and it says "Orange Man bad."
Big Mike.
Only you, Jay, would be wanting to see pictures of Michelle Obama in dresses.
Well, better than what you want to see her in.
I mean,
Ooh.
okay.
See her in that birthday suit.
Whatever.
Hey,
she's wearing, you know what
hey, you get the best of both worlds. You get to play at the knob and the boobies here.
Play at the what?
It's got implants, doesn't it?
Damn. You understand that Clorox isn't going to remove these images, right? It's going to be seared into our brains. I mean, Big Mike's
No,
already-
no. I think you'll be just fine.
T, you as much shit you've seen over the last 1,000 years, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure. I'm sure you know.
Be
I'm
like
sure
a-
you've seen it all in about 1,000 years. I mean, and that's back when he was what, 35?
Just remember, I can see you in my rearview mirror. You're not that fucking far behind me.
But you know the good news is,
Actually,
I will
no,
always be in the rearview mirror. I am never catching up to you.
actually no.
That may
'cause,
be, but
you know, I don't have grandkids
Yet,
yet. Yeah,
yet.
yeah. My kid better not be having any kids, you know, right now because
How old is he?
14.
Well, dude, you're going to be a grandfather here in the next few years.
what's fun is we get to be a great grandfather.
When kids that age are sitting there banging away now.
Just saying.
I mean,
Can't get away.
laying pipe.
Oh,
Boy, we went off the fucking rails.
What is this
You're
show
wel-
even about?
but
You're
yeah,
welcome.
coming back
Well-
around to your
Well,
statement,
what-
T.
What is the title? What's the title of this video again? I'll try to stay on track this time.
Well, you're kind of on track if you're referring to the country.
Oh,
Let's-
what,
let's
banging
be-
away?
Well, if it's got, getting rid of morals and having any kind of values, then you're spot the fuck on.
Building back better.
Broken back better.
Yeah,
Is that-
broken back better.
Yeah, broke back better. Just like the guy in the Senate.
Speaking of broke back, where's Budacek or whatever the fuck his name is?
Oh, booty giggles?
Well, he's
Where's
probably
he at?
breastfeeding his kid.
Well, I mean, isn't he still part of the cabinet of fuckery?
Yeah, but I
Can-
mean, he's so, people are over that now. I mean, the whole supply line thing, ships sitting out in the ocean for weeks waiting to come in. Him and his, I will not call it.
Man wife?
Yeah, his man wife, breastfeeding their kid. So
Man, can you imagine that? Sitting there trying to breastfeed a kid on a man?
oh, the
You
hairy
sit there and have
nipple?
to. Yeah. What you doing, son? Hair.
What movie was that? The Meet the Fuckers or whatever.
Can you milk a cat?
Meet the
No,
fuckers.
the dad it had a tit on so he could breastfeed the little grandson.
I remember that.
He gets
Sounds like a
stopped by the
Georgia
cops,
thing.
They search the RV, find that, and they're like, "What the fuck is this?"
It sounds like an Arkansas thing.
Yeah, pretty close.
I think he was from Illinois.
There's a lot of weirdos in Illinois.
Yeah, they
Oh,
are.
it is the PRI.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, Illinois is a special kind of fuckery.
Yeah. That place just, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you could send special ops or rangers and drop their ass in, halo drop them into fucking Chicago and they could train. It's that fucked up in that city. I mean, and the bad thing about it, the whole fucking state's eat up. I mean, you get out in the rural areas, it's not so bad, but you still got all the fuckery about, owning a weapon or, suppressor or whatever. Because I don't think in the PRI you can have a suppressor, can you, Jay?
No. Shoot, they're still, right now they're telling people you can't have an AR at this point. And I tell you what, I know some people over there that they'll claim they couldn't tell you what an AR looks like.
Isn't that
Yes,
one
sir.
of those scary guns? It's
Is
all
that
black.
what?
Isn't an AR one of those scary guns?
I can't hear you, brother. You're real faint.
I said, isn't an AR one of those scary guns?
Deer guns?
It's a
No.
puppeter. It's a puppeter.
Scary.
Oh yeah. Well,
Oh,
yeah.
scary. Oh,
Yeah, it's black. I mean, but that's racist.
it's
I mean,
is it only black from the stock down though?
well, I guess it would depend on the AR. You know, some of them are multicultural.
Hmm.
Some of them are straight up Frankensteins. You've seen them.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've seen the Frankenstein.
So, I mean, but still, there you go. Good deal.
All right, guys. Link is in the chat, so you can grab that.
Palmetto, you're right. The world has gone morally bankrupt. Our country's leading the charge. Did anybody catch? I know we're all off topic. We'll get there eventually. Did anybody catch the interview? I'm trying to think. Was it Fox? Somebody was interviewing a bunch of folks coming across the border. Go figure. And they were from India. And they were asking, you know, why they're coming here. And at first they said something along the lines of like, you know, we're here for jobs, this, that, and other. We're in fear of safety or something. But when the guy started digging, one of the guys said, oh no, I'm not here for work. And then when he started asking questions about what country did you come from, you know, how did you get, all of a sudden none of them could speak English. So you do the fucking math. When you start asking hard questions, all of a sudden you can't answer them, and you can speak perfect English 30 seconds ago.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
the evidence is right fucking there. You know. I mean, think about this. They said the other day there was, I forget how many thousands of people came across the border. It was some ungodly amount in that one area. The most is it broke records. Now, please understand, I'm not hoping for something to happen or any fuckery, especially over the holidays. But think about, you've got a porous border with no real federal support. The states are hamstrung. Think of the level of fuckery. They could pop something off Christmas, New Year's. I mean, think about it.
Oh yeah.
Remember something happened back in, what was it, 2021, around Christmas, that somebody set that bomb off in Nashville and fucked up all the damn networks?
Yeah.
Anybody remember that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's we're living in a time where there's real threat, and people don't either refuse to accept it, or they're just so caught up in their own dumb shit that they're checked out mentally. They
Well, there's plenty of stuff that we question and forgotten about. I mean, like that RV that pulled up in front of that building, like downtown somewhere. I can't remember where it was, and then all of a sudden it detonated.
that was
Yeah.
in Nashville.
Yeah, that was the Nashville
Nashville.
thing.
Okay. And then the Las Vegas shooting. Whatever happened to that? Remember, dude, and his bump stock. You know, his bump stock that sounded like an M240.
Mm-hmm.
What? I mean, FBI took that one for sure, because I'm almost betting they found like a whole bunch of 308 rounds and not 5.56. because that was no bump stock from the recordings that I heard.
No, it didn't sound like a bump stock to me either. But
No,
And it
plenty
didn't
of
sound
guys
like
that
an
I know
AR
that were
either.
in the military.
It sounded like a 30 caliber, not a 20.
Yeah, the cyclic rate was so much slower, whereas on a bump stock, it sounded it's got a lot quicker cyclic rate.
right.
So I mean, in some career fields, they call these things clues, but evidently the FBI doesn't
well, okay,
doesn't have that.
let's go a step further. The reason the FBI buried that is because they couldn't use it to further a cause. That it wasn't. It didn't fit the criteria they needed to push a narrative. That's the first one.
Yeah, I believe it.
The thing that really confuses me is how did this dude, if he had all these fucking weapons, I mean, how the fuck did he roll them in the hotel? It's not like you can get you a damn 50-gallon drum and just pack it full of damn rifles and ammunition and just roll the bitch in there on a damn luggage cart. It's gonna look weird.
I have never had room service that good where they just took it up there for you. I mean,
It seems to me there's some fuckery in behind the scenes. You see what I'm saying? It makes no sense.
yeah, I'm tracking. I mean, I understand. Yeah.
And that was back when Trump was in office.
Yep.
And I don't think his administration has anything to do with it, but that crooked ass FBI, that bunch. They from the get go they were trying to fuck him. They were fucking with him before he ever got damn elected. I mean, again, I don't want to get us a strike for saying something, but as I remember, he was being investigated illegally.
Well, as Jay said, the FBI, that would be something known as a clue. They don't have it. I mean, those guys, they couldn't find a prostitute in a whorehouse.
They couldn't find their ass with both hands.
And GPS.
I mean,
Well,
even if their hands had toilet paper in it, they couldn't find their ass. I mean, saying.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. All right, well, I'm going to try and get back on the pavement here. It's difficult.
Killjoy.
Well, I'm just saying, I don't want people to think we misled them with the title. That's all.
Well, Papa Noel, will you sing us a Christmas song?
No, I'm not singing shit. Not happening. If I could get away with it, I would play. Isn't it? Don't they do a remake of Iron Man? It's 12 Days of Christmas or something. I am Santa Claus. Just saying, if you're gonna do it right.
I was more thinking of I am ice cream man, 47 flavors in the bottom.
Oh shit!
Y'all heard Buddy Brown's Kamala got run over by a reindeer?
Yeah.
No, I haven't heard that one yet.
Let me find it.
But with T, I figured we're going to hear something like Yankee Doodle or something like that.
Yeah.
I think he wrote the song, didn't he?
Nah, sorry.
He co-penned it.
Oh, okay. Co-quilled it because back then they had quills. Yeah, I'm tracking.
I can feel the love tonight. Well, I mean, the sad thing is,
well, T, I gotta ask, man, what was the first Christmas like?
hold on, I hear music.
Coming home from Nancy Pelosi. Y'all might see a fearless female leader, but all I see is a typical drag queen.
Nice. All right, what was the question, Moose? I'm sorry.
What was the first Christmas like?
I don't know. I slept through it.
Wow.
How's that?
Well, do you remember what you got for at the first Christmas?
I got some sandals.
Baby Jesus.
Yeah,
Baby Jesus was the first Christmas.
that's it. My first Christmas, I got sandals. Yeah, back then, that get you some hemp sandals and a robe, and you're good to go.
Oh, I figured it was like Marilyn Monroe singing "Merry Christmas" or whatever it was. I figured it was back
Happy
then,
birthday,
maybe.
Mr. President.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. I knew there's something similar to that, but I mean, that was before my time.
I just saw the video on YouTube, so you know.
Well,
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I mentioned this before or not, but I've noticed this year in particular. I mean, and maybe it's because people are just fed up or they're trying to maybe just add some joy. I don't know, but there seems to be a lot more people into decorating their house where I'm at. I mean, used to is hit or miss. You have a few people, but it seems like everybody, I mean, people I didn't even know were like Christmas have got it done. I mean, I'm not talking about a wreath. I'm talking about they went out and hung shit on the gutters. And I'm going, you know, because let's face it, every year it seems like Christianity gets kicked in the nuts. You know, they don't. Everybody else, you know, a classic example. Look at that bullshit up in what was it, Idaho, where they had the satanic idol or
That was Iowa.
whatever the fuck it was. You know, Christianity's been getting a slap in the face for years, taking the Ten Commandments out of courthouses, all these different things. It's like they want to get rid of Christianity. I think the only reason, and this is my speculation, the only reason they haven't gotten rid of Christmas because it makes too much money.
Oh yeah.
If you got rid of Christmas, then it would hurt too many businesses and cause a backlash to the bottom feeders in DC.
They've already totally subverted Easter, so Christmas is next.
True.
They killed the most important Christian holiday. So
Exactly. And what they'll do is, I think eventually it won't be called Christmas. They'll change it to some non-gender specific, religious specific day.
Kwanzaa.
Yeah, it'll be like Mary Chrysler.
Mary Chrysler.
It'll be something like gift day or some dumb shit like that, or
I'm thinking I know what they're going to call it next. I mean, it's kind of a happy holidays, maybe. Yeah, that's it.
no, they
That's
won't
what
call it happy holidays. They won't be that. They'll have a name
Oh.
for the day. They'll take
Yeah.
the holiday out of it. I
Well,
think.
since it's a federal holiday, I mean,
That don't mean shit. That don't mean a damn thing. They'll still have a federal holiday, just call it something else. Because they don't want to offend nobody.
I'm offended already.
Well, we all should be. Our forefathers, well, we already know what our forefathers have been doing.
What's that?
I'm not going to say it because I already got enough
Oh.
drones circling my fucking house.
I didn't know if you were having a memory from back then or what. I mean, I was just kind of curious. I mean,
Let's just say that our forefathers were sneaking across rivers and setting fire to shit. And we'll just leave it.
dumping tea in the harbor. That's what it was.
So there was a lot of shit going on. Our folks were fed up.
they were killing Hessians at Christmas.
Just out
Man.
of curiosity, T,
Absolutely.
How much did those tea boxes weigh when y'all threw it in the harbor?
I bet you they were weighed about as much as 10 boxes. You know, like the ones that you would move with.
They were throwing them off in pairs. One guy get each side and slinging over the damn rail.
Interesting.
Well, I mean, back then you don't get a hernia, right? Hard to ride a horse, one of those.
They had hernias back then?
Well, I don't know if they call it hernias, but yeah, you could bust a nut.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying. Bouncing that fucking saddle, trying to ride somewhere warm and the winters are coming. I mean, it's already uncomfortable enough.
I bet you busted 2 of them at least.
Well, shit happens. So, but going back to what I was saying about the doing away with Christmas, I think they'll keep something there so they can. That's how the retailers sell their junk and pull you into buying shit you don't need or want.
I do that anyway.
Well, okay, but here's the thing.
I do much shit.
We all get sucked in. It's all about marketing, right? We all get sucked in one way or another. A classic example, they make you think the world's going to end and you get everybody rushing out buying fucking prepping shit and everything. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but I'm saying they play on your fears or what might be important to you. That's why they got these fucking algorithms to track everything you do online to throw these fucking ads at you. Everywhere you go. It's all to manipulate you into spending money and doing dumb shit. Because that's people have allowed themselves to be categorized and into basically cattle for these companies to make money off what you work every day, your hard-earned money. Remember growing up when you'd be sitting watching cartoons and it'd be getting close to, it'd be, say, Halloween time and all those fucking new toys and shit be hitting the TV. And we'll make sure on Saturday morning, boy, they're fucking you up. You're going to be bugging your parents for the next 3 months. Whether it was action figures or, Big Wheel or whatever the hell it was you were after, they were going to make sure they got that marketing in there. And they were going to make sure it was that time slot when little Jimmy and little Mary were sitting there watching, He-Man or fucking Smurfs or whatever it was.
It was a Darth Vader collector case that you could stick your action figures in.
Hey, Tate, how much was
That was awesome.
Souvenir from the Coliseum back in the day?
We didn't get souvenirs.
And also, how much did it cost to get in to watch the gladiators fight?
It didn't cost you anything if you were the right people.
Well, it didn't cost you anything if you were in the center of it.
This is true, but if you ever heard the saying, "When in Rome, do as the Romans do"?
Mm-hmm.
So if you knew how to roll like a Roman, you didn't have to pay nothing. All you had to do is know how to do this and do this. And maybe occasionally get wrapped up in a group of people and scantily clad doing other things. Just saying. Because Romans had a freak flag.
True.
I mean, go watch Caligula.
Don't do it.
What? Watch what?
Don't do it.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Oh my God.
It's out there, dude.
You're talking about shit that Clorox won't clear out of your brain.
That's what I'm saying. There's a lot out there. Well, but anyways, going back to what I was saying, trying to keep us on track. It's just I think that they're going to eventually try to find a way to get rid of Christmas, remove Christ from anything. Because like we already talked about, they've already gotten rid of Easter for the most part. Easter's just a candy holiday. I mean, they've tried to make Halloween more important than Easter. So Christmas will be next. They'll try and figure out a way to get Christmas completely removed out of it and try to incorporate everything into one month or something, because you got Hanukkah, you got Christmas, and is there another holiday, another religion that has a holiday somewhere in there? like Ramadan or some shit.
I'm sure the Muslims have something. I was going to say, looking at the state of the world right now, and how the Middle East has exported their people and their culture to Western Europe and America. I wouldn't be surprised at all if, within the next 10 years, you've got, Shimmy Ding Dong Ding Dong Day or something like that coming out over, Christmas or Easter.
Well, I think me and Palmetto were having this discussion last year. If you got an iPhone or you've got an Android, your calendar updates. I know at least my iPhone it did it, and
yeah,
it kept updating these. I call them fuckery holidays that I don't celebrate, don't want to celebrate. And there's no way to fucking remove them.
Right.
You either have to shut the whole program down and not have anything, or you have to have it remind you of all these fuckery holidays. And it's like, I'm not interested in Gay Pride Month, or I like to chase Camel's Week, or, whatever. I don't want that shit. I don't fucking celebrate it. If you do, more power to you. Stay the fuck on your lawn. Right? And it just is aggravating. But you can see them molding everything that way. And think about it. If you remove, I'll check that out. If you remove Christmas, the term Christmas, think about how you basically flatlined the very foundation and cornerstone of this country.
Oh, yeah.
That's what concerns me. And this, I think back to the generation which will be my kids. I'm afraid they're gonna fucking give away the farm.
Dude, it's over whenever you go to court. Y'all all been to court, right? And had to testify before?
Uh-huh.
All right. When you go in there, what do they do before you take the stand?
Handle the Bible.
When they take that out, it's done.
This is true. So far it's still here, but
Well, what politician just no? Was it like a what was it? It was like a city council meeting or something. The dude swore in on a stack of books that were
Porno bags.
Yeah, something or another. That's basically what they were. It was education, sex ed educational books for schools.
they should have that fucker right there. But they're not going to, because we've allowed our society's been numbed to all this fuckery. And you've got a generation of people now that it's like, well, times are changing, which makes me want to haul off and just slap the taste out their mouth. Because you're right, the times are changing, because you're not fucking doing anything.
Right.
Speak the fuck up. That's why God gave us the ability to communicate. Speak the fuck up. Stand up for something. Don't just roll over and take it in the ass because times are changing. That's a fucking cop-out. Going back to what Vanguard was talking about, this situation on Tuesday. What if he'd had that fucking opinion? What if him and his co-worker had the opinion, well, times are changing. We don't know why he's mad. So this fucker gets up in there, hurts somebody, steals some shit, something worse. I mean, what kind of fucking mentality is this?
Hey, okay, that's cool. So when someone's laying on the ground because of some trans active shooter, went ballistic, and somebody's laying on the ground and bleeding out, I'm gonna be like, times are changing.
Then you just whip out your phone and just take a picture of the dead guy.
Well, that's all they ever fucking do now.
Yeah.
They video it.
Oh yeah, sit there and video them as they're
When you whip
doing
your
the
phone
death
out, you have to
gurgle.
scream World Star, okay?
Oh, fuck.
Squirrel Star.
Yeah. Squirrel Star, World Star, or whatever floats your boat, man.
What is
World
Squirrel
Star. I know what
Star?
he's talking about.
Times are changing.
Squirrel Star.
Well, okay.
Hmm.
Think about this for a minute, and we need each one of us can pipe in, right? When I was
Well, we
growing
usually do. I mean, most of us have the inability to shut up. But yeah, okay, go ahead. Go ahead. I'll try and
Fire
comment
away.
while you're
Fire
saying.
away, Jay. It's all yours, buddy. What
We don't
I was
have the
trying
right
to
to
say,
remain silent. We just don't have the ability.
all I was trying to say is, we all, when we were growing up, Christmas was a special time. It was important to us. Now, some of us, we may have partake going to the church or whatever, Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, and that's cool. I don't think I ever did, but I could be getting wrong about that when I was younger. But the point being is we would all take the time we appreciated that time of year. And as kids, of course, the one thing we equated was gifts. We're going to get shit. And it was always told, with Santa Claus, you gotta behave, because if not, you don't get anything. So you actually half the time try to do the right thing and not get your ass in trouble throughout the year, because your parents will remind you, remember, Santa's watching you. So it was a magical time for us as kids. Okay. And then as we got older, and those of us who have kids now, it kind of shifted gears, and we took on the role of what our parents did. And now we see all the shit our parents went through trying to keep us pacified. And we tried to do the same for our children, etc. And there comes a point in time, and I know all you think I'm as old as fucking Methuselah. That's fine.
You're not.
I'm older. But
That's
that being
what I
said,
thought, but anyway,
the point being, there comes a point in time where gifts and things aren't so much important to you. It's more about spending time with family, friends, loved ones, and just making memories and doing shit. But I guess it's a level of maturity as you go. But this new generation, I mean, think about how kids look at things now. Kids don't, unless you're one of the parents actually pulling your weight. And I'm not saying that there aren't parents out there doing that. And there's parents here in our group. But I'm saying kids now, they look at it strictly as, oh, this is the time I get free shit. They don't understand what it's about. They don't understand what the reasoning behind Christmas. I've got one grandchild. I've had him before make a comment about, I've already got that. And I didn't hear it, because had I heard it, my ass would come unglued on him. Because when shit like that happens, that's because they're so disconnected from what Christmas is about. They've actually got it in their head that they don't, they can just, well, I've already got that. I don't want that. They don't understand the whole concept of, you thought about them, took enough time to get them a gift, to let them know you love them, whatever. You were thinking about them. You made the effort. It's a shame to see how things have degraded from when we were children as we grew up to how they are now. I mean, that's just my observation.
See, I mean, even with parents, when we used to do shop with a cop, we're sitting there steering parents and children over to the clothing aisle trying to get clothes for the kids that they needed, or something was a nice outfit or something for the kids, so when the parents go over to grandma and grandpa's or something, the kids look nice. Or, we get them like a couple toys or something, but we were always trying to steer them over toward the, something that would last, instead of getting them toys and stuff that they would bust up and it'd be gone within, a week.
Yep.
So, but parents, yeah, they were all about, oh, no, we want to get our kids toys. Oh, well, no, I mean, the kid doesn't have any clothes on now. Let's go get him some clothes.
Exactly.
The
Hot Wheels will keep them warm.
Yeah.
my son gets 3 gifts to open and has since he was a baby. Okay. He gets a gift of value to represent gold that Jesus got. He gets clothes, and then he gets a toy because Jesus got frankincense, myrrh, and gold. Now there might be 3 or 4 pairs of blue jeans and a couple of shirts in there.
Well,
And that
that's
one
weird
box-
because T got frankincense and myrrh too when he was a kid.
So T can relate to what I'm trying to do here. And I always ask him, son, these are your 3 gifts. Can you please explain this to me? And he explains it to me, and he's thrilled and grateful to get him. My mom, when she was alive, she said she's never seen a 9-year-old little boy get so excited to get clothes. And go through them and all that because he huge LSU fan. And it has a bunch of LSU shirts in there, and he wants to go through and read them and stuff like that. And then his gift of value, it could be, a roll of silver dollars or something like that. And then his toy could be anything from a video game to just something that he can go outside and play with.
I think that's actually pretty cool. My stepdaughter does something similar with her girls. I think it's usually like a toy kind of gift, a book, and maybe some clothes. It's divided up 3 different ways. It's not all junk. And I think she also has it worked out too, where every time they get Christmas, they have to donate stuff they have. They don't just hoard a bunch of shit. So like they give to the needy. So every Christmas they have to go through and take stuff and give it to the needy that they have. It rotates it. I think that's kind of cool.
Now, Santa Claus, he's 14, and I asked him, I said, "You still believe in Santa Claus?" And he said, "Yes, sir, I do." Because I told him whenever you stop believing in Santa Claus stops coming.
There you go.
And, now, so Santa Claus is bringing him a skull mount off a deer he killed this year, and he's bringing him 2 new fishing poles.
Okay. Cool. Very cool. All right, who's up?
Who's up?
Who's up? I said my piece. I'm gonna shut up.
Oh, so you're gonna exercise?
Boy,
your
it's
right to
about
remain
time.
Silent?
See, I knew Jay'd have something to say.
Well, yeah.
I'm just saying. Well, I mean, Jay, what does Christmas mean to you right now, or what did it mean to you growing up?
Well, when I was a kid, we always went over to my grandmother's, and it was a family thing.
Uh-huh.
But, as I get older, we didn't get together as much anymore. And it just kind of fell apart. We wouldn't go anywhere and stayed home. And, a lot of times I was working during the holidays anyway. And then after I got through college and, I moved away, Christmas was few and far between.
Right.
So now, now that my parents are gone, and Christmas is just another day to me.
Yeah, I can understand that.
That's pretty much it in a nutshell.
Okay. All right. Well, I think I'm kind of with you. When I was younger, it was always, we do our. I know some people do their big. They'd open their gifts and everything on Christmas Eve, which drove me batshit crazy. But we'd open our gifts at home, and then later that day we would go out to my uncle's usually and have a big get together with all the grandparents and cousins and uncles and aunts. Big family thing like you're saying. Same thing happened as time progressed. It kind of splintered off. And when I got married the first time, I think it was shortly thereafter that stopped even happening because I had to do everything with the other family, which that in itself was like a bad episode of Roseanne. But Sax, man, you know I'm telling the truth.
Oh yeah.
So,
Since you have all those fond memories of your ex-wife.
dude, I'm just gonna leave it there because I do not want to start on yet another tangent that is going to give me a bad taste in my mouth, literally. So that being said, but yeah, I mean, I went through the same thing, and we used to have good times with the family. It was always something you look forward to. Always, there's always other people there. You got to see all your relatives, good food, have a good time. By the time you go home, you're playing with your toys, you're tired, take a nap, and you're out. I mean, you've got a full day.
Right.
I miss that, as a kid. Much simpler times. So.
Yeah, and I think that was, I mean, God, as a child, I remember it being, that was literally, it was a magical time,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was, 2 weeks before Christmas. Yeah, you got the Thanksgiving stuff going. So it basically from Thanksgiving, all the way to Christmas Day, you had stuff baking and cooking and, just the looking forward to it. And, while we still had mom and dad at the house, you'd do Christmas Day and then, either Christmas Day or the day after, you'd go out shooting, and yeah, it was loved it.
Mm-hmm.
Going to the big service, the candlelight service, Christmas Eve, stuff like that. Yeah, it was great.
Simpler times, brother. Simpler times.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I remember I'd start getting wound up when we started pulling out the Christmas decorations, decorating the tree. I remember as a kid just sitting there staring at the tree.
Oh yeah.
And my mother had one of those, she had a bunch of little fake birds in it, but one of them was like a little birdhouse, and the bird would chirp. And I was always fascinated. Thinking, one of my damn dogs chewed it up.
Nice.
Pulled it down.
Hey, did y'all have that angel hair asbestos stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
Then they got rid of that. It's just fiberglass, but yeah, after that it was the tinsel, and
Yeah.
depending on what dog was in the house, you'd go outside and Clark,
Yep. Yep.
yep. You have tinsel turds out in the yard.
Oh, buried
Yep.
treasure, dude, buried treasure. But yeah,
I would. Some of my fondest memories were being over at Grandma and Grandpa's house, and they would always play like Bing Crosby or Frank Sinatra or Louis Armstrong and the Christmas songs and stuff.
Yep.
That was. I mean, even now to this day, I mean, I hear that stuff and it's like, man.
It's a flashback.
Man, yeah. I mean, it's to everything. I can't hardly remember yesterday, but I can tell you where the tree was and what was where, and I've got like this photographic memory of that Christmas or something. It's like, man, I wish I could have this again. Kids now just don't know how it was back then.
They've missed so much. I mean, remember? Well, I'm gonna get another blast again. But I remember back when you didn't, everything came in big ass catalogs.
Hell yeah, Sears and JC
Sears,
man.
JCPenney.
Yep.
Man, I remember getting one of those damn catalogs, just sitting there and just dog ear in them fucking pages looking at shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that stuff was great, you know, and it was just, I don't know, it was just so much nicer. You remember when you go into the malls, because back then, you know, the malls were the thing, and everything be all decorated up. You go sit on Santa's lap, you'd see him. You know, you're always gonna go through and get you some Christmas cookies or something in one of the little places. And back then, where I was at, before Macy's got big, we had a place called Rich's, and they would have a candy counter in the department store, and you bought everything by the pound. And they had
Like
like
rocks.
fruit slices and all the different kinds of Christmas cookies and all these different things. And you go up in there like begging your parents to let you get something,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But
My mom would always ask me what I want for Christmas, and I'd always have the catalogs, and I'd have a list, and I told her, just get me 3 things off this list, just whatever. Man, for years I never got a thing off that list. You'd always get me something else, and next year, hey, just make you up a list. That went on for about 10 years, and I finally told my mom, I said, why do you keep asking me for a list? I never get anything on it. And she goes, I know. It's fun, isn't it? So that's where I got my sense of humor from, is my mother. So
Yeah, I remember growing up, Christmas parties would start, 1st of December. I've got a lot of family in North Louisiana. But the closer we got to Christmas, your weekends would be booked. Well, the first party or first person's house we'd go to for Christmas was on the 23rd. And then, it just went all the way to like the day after Christmas. Now it's just, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and, it's not like it was whenever I was a kid. Not everybody wants to have a party, and have 30 or 40 people there. And then you go see the same people at somebody else's house, the next day. But
yeah, because we used to go to my grandmother's on Christmas Eve, and we'd open up gifts over there.
oh, we got to respond to this dude.
We got a troll.
So,
Yeah, I think we got a troll.
oh, good. Oh,
please,
We got one.
I got my
What?
Christmas wish early.
Why are you worried about my mask, buddy?
oh my
He
God.
wears-
You're worried
He
about the
wears
wrong
masks.
thing.
Because he's Lone Ranger.
I doesn't want to be doxxed. Eat a dick. Good Lord.
That's what I'm saying.
Trust me, you want him to wear the mask. I've seen him without it.
Oh my God. Whew.
There's some things you just can't unsee.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. We're just doing you a favor, dude. Or ma'am, whatever. Man.
Yeah, I'm confused with the
Man.
picture. It's kind of scary.
Oh my God. What?
Jay, be sure you get the pronoun right.
I don't use pronouns.
Or
They,
verb,
them?
or whatever.
Whatever it
Jay,
is.
You're the educated
Yeah.
one.
Vizzy
Well,
Zizzy or whatever
you
it
and
is.
Saxman are the educated ones in this group.
I feel honored just to be at the level of Saxman. Gee.
You know?
Man. I thought I was. Whew. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
You are welcome. Merry Christmas.
Man.
You know you've achieved stardom when you're at the level of Saxman.
Amen,
I know.
brother.
I was. Now I'm afraid if the place catches on fire, I'm not going to make it out the door.
You just start bumping into the wall.
Head wedged between the doorway. Oh!
Don't.
Anyway, protect.
I'm
Yeah,
confused.
we can agree.
Trump.
We can agree with that.
Eh,
What
I
did
mean,
Troll
I don't
say?
know. Something about protect Trump. I don't know. I mean, I think Trump's had his day, but I mean,
Well,
I'm kind of on the fence with that. I mean, we don't have any other good candidate. We got Ramaswamy. I mean, come on, whatever.
yeah,
That
but
dude's nothing more than an Obama wannabe. Then Nikki
DeSantis.
Haley. Good
Yeah,
lord.
DeSantis in there.
she's pretty good.
Yeah, Nikki Haley. No, I mean,
You know, in my opinion, what should have happened, and I don't know what fuckery kicked off, but Trump and DeSantis should have run on ticket. And DeSantis should have been the VP, provided. But see, DeSantis to me
Maybe.
feels like there's a disconnect somewhere.
I don't know.
I mean,
I'm glad Pence dropped out, because I mean that was nothing more than bitch McConnell or Lindsey Graham
yep,
trying to
Pence
get in.
He proved that during the election process.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Well, it's bitch McConnell's last term, so he's out, and then I think Pence is on. I think his days are over.
don't
So-
vote, team. No, we're not saying don't vote.
What is this?
We're
guy
just saying
talking
that
No, we're just trying to find. We'd like a candidate that was worthy to vote for. I mean,
we're
Look,
going to vote whoever we think's the best for the country. And right
Yeah,
now,
I'll
there's
put it-
definitely nobody on the damn Democrat ticket.
look.
I mean,
I'll put it as simple as it can be put for man talk. Okay, so I'm not voting for Biden if that's what you're asking.
No.
oh hell no, I'm
Yeah.
not voting for Big Mike either.
Yeah, not
Fuck
happening.
no.
So
Big Mike, yeah,
the way the shit keeps going, nobody's gonna be able to vote.
yeah,
Well, you know,
yeah,
Jay, that link you sent me earlier,
yeah.
we definitely need to share that with the guys. But you know, he makes some really good points, and it's what we've all been thinking. You know, makes some really good points.
Not man of talk. I don't know what you got going on over there, brother. But here's the deal. Nobody in here has suggested not one single Democrat. So
No. Not at all.
Yeah,
maybe
no,
I'm,
not at all.
maybe I don't understand my own live, but
There's nobody in here that's in the Democratic camp.
we're at the
No.
point of weighing the pros and cons of the Republican side, not weighing the pros and cons of anything Democratic. So
I agree.
We're more for the spineless party, not the Socialist Party.
Not the Brokeback Party.
Yeah, yeah.
scoliosis party.
Oh hell, you fuck.
Dude, none of them has a straight back.
Well, not even that dude in the Senate. I mean, his back was all straightened out after that.
Well, there's that one
Yeah,
guy.
that was wrong. Ugh.
Can you imagine the next person that's got to sit at that desk?
We will not speak on that.
One
Man,
thing that I
talk.
thought was funny was that guy, that senator's aide. Apparently, Israel found out that he had been to some Hamas rallies and been out there protesting for Hamas, and they leaked the video.
Who is this?
The senator aide that got caught having intercourse in the Senate hearing room.
Oh, you mean butt sex?
Yes.
Does
Okay.
he understand if he did that shit over in Palestine?
I don't know if he's going to be welcomed back at any of the rallies because they, like I said, Israel leaked that video to Hamas.
I mean, I love these people that go around here and they're promoting, you know, all this bullshit about, oh, Israel needs to stop and this, that, and the other, and pro-Palestine. And if they were over there, they would be wanting Israel to do something because their ass would be getting caned or stoned to death in the fucking streets for what they did.
No. They may learn to fly.
Yeah. Yeah. Sprout wings.
Yep, exactly.
And might as well hand them a Red Bull on the way down.
I was going to say for about 2.5 seconds. So.
Well, I mean,
Ugh.
well, we gotta go. You know, it's like a weight and height sort of thing. You got
Oh,
there's a
yeah.
mathematical equation to that. Like, how high is that building versus their weight? You know,
Terminal velocity.
Terminal velocity.
terminal velocity. Yes, terminal velocity, sir. Yeah.
There you
I
go.
mean, it's all mathematics. I mean, we'd have to calculate all that in.
What's up, Ozzy?
All right, I
What's
said
happening,
one
Ozzy?
smart thing for the night. So
Yeah.
well,
You're not sensing constitutional patriots here in any way. Well, okay. Yeah, whatever.
dude, I will love to talk Constitution with you. Please,
Yeah.
Jay, you want to
I never
tag
thought
team
I'd
with me?
be told
Hmm.
I'm not a Constitution patriot. That's pretty funny.
No, I just don't want to get into things that will give us a strike on here. So that's I'm gonna have to.
Oh no, just you got feet into it.
Oh. Yeah, don't. Hey, careful when you take the dog off the leash. You know, I'm.
I mean, old boy probably doesn't even know what the Fourth Amendment is. You know.
He's looking it up right now.
Oh yeah, Google.
Yeah.
Got that smartphone out right now, looking it up.
He knows how to work that interweb machine.
He's like, fuck, I gotta look this one up real quick.
I can tell by his speedy response that he knows it by heart.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I bet he knows what the Fifth Amendment is.
you know, some people just need to practice that a little bit more.
I don't have a problem with troll.
I'm waiting for his response though.
You really took this long to figure out what the Fourth Amendment is?
Holy sweet Jesus.
Internet's pretty slow in Pakistania or wherever he's.
Man, he needs to get the gerbil to run faster, I guess.
Why it's stuck in his ass? No faces, just dude. We just don't want to get doxxed. That's why we do this. So,
It's not our issue.
Mass Santa Claus. Hey, we gotta have one face to put on this. I mean, so we put faces on here. You screenshot it, and then dox us. Yeah, that'd be really cool. You know, people losing their jobs and stuff, and yeah, that would be really fantastic. But hey, we showed our face, right?
Hey, why don't Nana, whatever his name is, come on here and show his face?
Yeah, Nana talk.
Well, I love Nanner Pudding.
Pudding Tate.
They're on their 8th YouTube channel because they're not hiding from anybody. Well,
Okay, whatever.
We're on our
Okay.
8th YouTube
What
So
channel.
is that you get like a ribbon for that or what?
you get a wooden nickel, brother.
Literally nobody gives a shit.
We get a hot pocket, guys.
Yay!
We're going to give us a hot pocket.
Dude, ham and cheese hot pocket.
You know, it's a gourmet meal for them if you give them a hot pocket with a cup of ramen. They call that fusion.
Fusion.
Hey, Mom, get us another hot pocket.
Mom, the meatloaf.
Oh, Ozzy's eating that ass up. Get him,
Get him,
Ozzy.
Ozzy.
Told us what the Fourth Amendment is.
His sister's underwear.
Oh.
I mean, is he really still not? Look, can't figure out what the Fourth Amendment is?
I don't know, dude. I
mean,
guess.
it's unlawful search and seizures.
Well, my philosophy is that if we got trolls, we're doing something right.
We got fans.
Well, good.
That's the way I look at it. They're fans.
Man, we haven't had a troll in a while, have
What are
we?
you saying? I like trolls.
I love them.
Source of
Fans.
entertainment.
Mhm. You don't need any material. You just deal with them.
Man,
I mean,
we should have a troll night.
they are dedicated fans. Is what a troll is.
Trolls gone wild. Man, wait, what?
Jay?
Yeah.
No.
Well,
You're welcome.
like I said, to each their own, I guess.
Yeah, that's all right. Trolls will troll.
Old boy wants to talk Constitution, and we just ask him a simple question, and he can't even figure it out. And then we tell him what it is, and he still can't figure it out.
Well, there may be like child safety, some kind of internet safety on his Chromebook.
Probably
certain sites.
his mom probably put it on there.
Well, let's go ahead and have our closing arguments here. Jay, you got the floor, brother.
Oh man. Hey, I'll tell you what. With the elections coming up here, we're gonna. I keep saying it. I say it every time. We're gonna have to do something. Stand up. Become poll watchers. We gotta,
I'm
get
not
more
watching
active.
somebody's poll, man. That ain't happening.
Dude, what do you mean? If you were in the Senate floor with that dude, you would have had at it.
I would have been
That's
working the camera.
That dude is your speed.
No,
So,
he's not. He's faster than I am.
oh, okay. Well, I mean, depend on if you give it a receipt. What? So, but we need to start getting more active. Take
Sure.
get in to be poll watchers, volunteer. Whatever. We can't just sit the sidelines and hope for the best, boys and girls. So, get to your area polling location, get signed up, do something. I plan on it. Not after this year. I'm not going to be able to, but I'm going to probably take part in the local elections here. You guys know my situation here, so.
Yep.
But other than that, carry always. Go to training. We've got to keep up our training. I mean, it is a perishable skill. Watch your six. So my normal spiel.
There you go. Words to live by.
Yep.
All right, Moose, you're up.
All right. What am I up for again?
Do what?
What am I up for again?
Give us some words of wisdom. Parting shot.
Okay. Okay, time's up.
All right. Well, right now I know times are tight and hard, guys. But my granddad always used to say, "It's not how much money you make; it's how much money you can save." And so, but right now, people need to be spending time with their family because that's what this season's about. Spending time with your loved ones, your family. Maybe call that old friend that you hadn't talked to in, a year, and just say hi, Merry Christmas. Just enjoy and really enjoy your family and cherish the memories, of past loved ones that are no longer with us, and talk about them at the holidays, kind of laugh about something that they maybe used to say or do every Christmas. Just everyone, please just enjoy your family. Please just enjoy your family and, enjoy the holidays and remember the reason we celebrate Christmas. It's not to go out and give your kid the latest and greatest toy to top your neighbor.
Amen.
It's not to get the greatest gift. It is, the season of giving. Give a sincere gift from the heart. You don't have to go out and buy it. Maybe you can make it. So, but but yeah, just everyone watch your six. World's getting crazier. I've been saying it for the last month or so that I think next year is going to make 2020 look just like daycare. I think 2024 is going to be, the whole year of love instead of the summer of love. So everyone, please just watch your six, be safe, have a very Merry Christmas, everyone. And if I don't see or talk to you before then, have a Happy New Year, and don't trust your government. Anyway, Saxman.
Yeah. So let's not forget the real reason of the season, birth of our Savior. But yeah, like everybody said, do that. Give friends and family a call, and not don't let it be a platitude. Put some thought and effort into it if you're going to do it. If you're so inclined to hang on to the Northern Man's Constitution, go ahead, do that. And don't trust your government.
Words to live by.
All right, T.
All right.
Oh.
Everybody stole my line, so I'm going to come up with something else. When you're
Carry a flintlock.
Oh, good Lord. Here we go again.
Oh, I'm not muted. Sorry.
Hey, Jay. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, yes'm.
I'm sorry. I thought we could talk, but T was trying to say something. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I'm just waiting. Get out your system.
No, it's all right. Go ahead.
Anyway,
going back to,
But yeah, before I got on the live here, I was talking to a. Oh, sorry, T. Oh.
all right, you see they're fucking with me, right, Vanguard? Fucking with me hard.
It's normal.
So, anyways.
hey, Jay.
God dang.
Go ahead, Moose. What you got?
No, I'm just gonna say, man, we need to lay off T. He's probably about to have a stroke. Blood pressure's.
No.
He's old. He's
fine.
old, man. He's really old.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, here we go again. Going back to what I was saying.
Hey, Moose, I really agree with you on this one.
If you've got kids, loved ones, help them understand what Christmas is all about, the real meaning behind it, so that they can appreciate it like you were raised up to. Try to take some time to spend with them. Like I've said before, unplug from all this bullshit and spend time with your family. Get back to the basics of what this holiday is supposed to be about. Fellowship, being around people are important to you. I mean, all that carries weight. And like some of you said, and I've said the same thing, that one person out there, that's alone or going through some shit or you hadn't talked to in a while, reach out to them. Take a few minutes out of your day and reach out to them. That may mean a lot to them. I know I've got a buddy of mine up in New York who just went through neck surgery. He's got no one. He's from Italy. He's first generation. And, he's just sitting up there suffering, getting through that. I'll reach out to him on Christmas. People appreciate this shit, because they're alone. They don't have the things that we take for granted. You know, whether it's friends, loved ones, whatever we got. You know, a lot of people out there, they don't have none of those things. Their Christmas is watching, you know, a Christmas story and eating a bag of damn ravioli or a can of ravioli rather. So that little 15-minute phone call may mean more than you think. That being said, everybody have a Merry Christmas. Don't eat too much damn ham or turkey, and we will see you next time. It's all yours, brother.
Copy that. Thank y'all as always for coming out. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Subscribe if you have not. I was kind of waiting to see if Manitalk was going to tell us the name of that channel, but doesn't look like it's happening. Anyway, because I'd go over there and see what they're all about. Maybe we actually align with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Probably
I'll go
do.
over there. What's the name of the channel?
I would too.
Just what's the name of it? Manitalk. We'll find it.
If you're still on there.
Yeah, he's on here. He says-
Because of-
Oh, okay.
If
There
you're-
it is.
If you are a patriot, we
Yeah,
have
they're
we have
Patriots.
nothing
Five by
against it.
five.
We just may have a different way of delivering it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Copy that. Pop it in there.
Yeah.
We'll come over. We'll check it out. I like it. I'll hit the like button. I'll subscribe. I'm all about patriots being able to say what needs to be said.
Yeah, man, we don't have to see eye to eye. That's fine. That's what makes this country great like it is.
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the problem now is everybody, they got their own agendas. So they don't look at the common goal that we all need to have together. Right.
We like to exercise our First Amendment right here called freedom of speech and expression.
Well, the brown shirts at Facebook have other ideas about that.
Yeah.
Or-
We
We're
said-
on.
we-
Hey
we-
T.
We sure
T. We're on YouTube.
Well, I said screw to. After that, I corrected myself.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say. I mean, I didn't know if you were wearing.
I'm good. You gotta say I'm old as shit. I forget things.
Forget what?
his Alzheimer's is kicking in.
Oh man.
I know it's sad.
I hope
I
this
was.
guy really does not think that we're an asset.
Opinions vary.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Okay. Well, night, everybody. Thank you for being here.
What was the
That's
name of that channel?
Man,
Manitalk.
Nana Talk.
Yep. MAA talk.
MAATA. Okay.
All right, everybody. Thank y'all. Have a Merry Christmas. We won't see y'all before then, but we may be back after that. Maybe back before New Year's.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Like Thursday.
Yeah, like Thursday.
Oh, okay.
Before New Year's.
Right. But not Tuesday.
Probably not. Maybe. I don't know. We get wild hairs, but probably not.
Okay.
Then we'll do a New Year's bash on here.
there you go.
Ooh. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah. Shots.
Hey, I'll bust out the can and we'll shoot it at midnight. My
Everybody
neighbors
takes
love
a
it
shot
when we do
anytime
that.
somebody calls us an asset.
Oh. Whew.
Manitalk, that means you got to come back next Thursday.
Yeah.
You can call us an asset. We'll take a shot.
Hey, when is your show, Man Talk?
He said he's going to be on there in an hour.
Okay.
In an hour? Oh shit! I'll go.
Hey Jay, you wanna go over there with me?
Yeah, I'll go over there with you.
All right, cool.
I'll do some man talk.
No, it's like a date.
Oh,
Oh,
Jay,
hell.
I
Here we
don't-
go.
not like the Senate floor date, right?
No.
Okay.
no,
I
no.
don't think he
Whew.
realizes what's going to happen
No.
if you're on there.
Jay, I'm sure you're a nice, clean young man, but
Oh
I
yeah.
don't think it'd work, man. I've never done it with another man before. It'd be kind of awkward for me.
Oh, my God.
I think you're full of shit.
What the
But
fuck?
that's it.
Trust me, I've never done it with another man before.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good to know. I think all of us here are in the same boat too. I mean, we've never Well,
I'm sitting there looking. He's got an actual channel.
I don't see it.
Yeah, I pulled it up.
Well, I'm gonna go watch it.
okay.
And
I'll be
he's stopped the World Economic Forum, so he sounds like he's in line with us.
Okay.
Here, I'll give you a link in the. Here you go.
Yeah, trust me, we're nothing like Patriot Front or anything like those
can't
Fed
find
boys
I
that.
can't find it either.
Right there, I just put you a link.
Man, I talk. Mm.
Okay, well,
go.
just gonna
Right
have to.
there. I just put it in chat too for him.
Send it to me on the app.
I mean, it's legit. Looks like it.
Nice.
No.
So
Hold on, let me grab this link.
yeah, it looks like he's been relatively active.
Yeah, Manitalk, you might have it all wrong about us, for sure.
Yeah, I think he yeah. We're all on the same page. Definitely.
Yeah. Well, I'll take your word for it, T, because I mean, as much as you and I talk on the phone, I mean, we get into some conversation. But if you think he's along our lines, I'll believe you.
Well, I mean, I'm saying I think we've got some similar views. I truly do. I'm judging by what this guy's saying. You know, looking at what he's got posted. I mean, go check out the link. Because yeah, I mean, he's there.
Okay.
But
Good. I'll support any Patriot channel.
Yeah.
Our
Yeah, it looks
views,
like
our views don't even have to be exact. You
no,
know
I
what I'm
don't mind having a Discord about it. That's fine. That doesn't bother me at all.
But hey, whatever. But anyway, everybody out there in YouTube world, all the supporters, thank you very much for stopping by. Absentee, Saxman, Ranger J, good to see you. Moose, always a pleasure to have you, brother. But
Thank you,
anyway,
sir.
we're gonna cut out of here, and I'm gonna wait for this guy's live to pop up. Check it out.
I have presents to wrap, unfortunately.
I'm gonna go pee.
I gotta go. my
All right, guys, y'all take care. Have a Merry
Jay.
Christmas.
Jay,
No,
Yeah.
no.
my granddad always said if you shake it more than twice, you're playing with it.
Really?
Yep.
fuck's sake.
Man.
No,
I'll-
your granddad told you that if you keep doing that, you're gonna go to jail for a grown man touching a little boy's pee-pee.
That's right.
Well,
We'll call it pickleball for a reason.
Oh.
Damn.
all right. Good night, everybody. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Pubes.
Hey, Moose.
Yeah.